So hey guys, in this video we will discuss the leg operon system, right? So this is quite confusing for the student, so we'll try to make this simple. Now see, the first point about leg operon is it is present in prokaryotic cell, right? Now the second point, the leg operon is given by Jacob and Monod, right? The leg operon is given by Jacob and Monod. And the third point, the leg operon, if we divide these two in two words, then here lacmin, lactose, and operon. Operon is nothing but a switch. It is like a on and a off switch. So what happens, for example, this is a cell, right? And this is a gate to make entry in the cell. Now for example, this is a substance X, and for example this is a substance X. Okay, now if the X is quite abundant inside the cell, and then the substance need not to imported from outside, right? So the gate become closed. And if the substance X is absent in the cell inside, then the substance should be imported from the outside. So at that time the gate should be open, and the system which make the gate on and off, that means open and closed, is called operon. This is actually operon. It is actually on and off switch. Okay, now here leg operon. Here leg operon means lactose operon. See what is leg operon. This is a gene, right? Here this is P, and this is I gene, then this is P gene, this is a O gene, then this is a Z, this is Y, and this is A gene. For example, this is a chromosome, right? This is nothing but a chromosome. Okay, now we can be divided into three parts: this one part, and this whole total part. Now the I gene is I for inhibitor, right? The I gene transcribe a mRNA. For example, this is mRNA. Actually what is the chromosome transcribe mRNA, then mRNA become translated, and they produce the protein, right? Now the I gene transcribe a mRNA. This is known as repressor RNA. Why this is called repressor RNA? Because on later part the mRNA become translated and produce a protein. This is known as a repressor protein. Now why this is called repressor protein, we will know later. Then this part here, the P stand for promoter. You hear this term promoter in a transcription unit. The promoter where the RNA polymerase binds. This is promoter. Then this is O stands for operator, right? Here in this part, this Z, Y, and A, these three actually gene. Now Z, Y, and A, these three gene transcribe three enzymes. What are they? Z transcribed beta galactosidase, which is responsible for breaking down lactose. Lactose is a disaccharide, right? Beta galactosidase break down lactose to glucose and galactose, right? This is an enzyme. Y transcribed an enzyme permease. Now permease allow the beta galactosidase into the cell. Permease enzyme allow the beta galactosidase to enter into a cell, right? A transcribe an enzyme known as a transacetylase. Okay, these are the function of the gene. Now remember, in case of eukaryotic, these genes are monocysternic, but in case of prokaryotic, these genes are polycysternic. That means in case of eukaryotic, for example, this is an eukaryotic mRNA, right? In case of eukaryotic, one mRNA contains information of only one gene. That means when this mRNA transcribed, they produce only one protein. But in case of prokaryotic, these genes are polycysternic. That means one mRNA contains more than information of one gene. That means this part will form a protein, this part will form one another protein, this part will form one another protein. That means one mRNA contains information of more than one gene, right? Now see what happens here. This part of the chromosome Z, Y and A, they transcribed an mRNA. They transcribed an mRNA. For example, this is mRNA, right? This mRNA is transcribed by Z, Y and A part, and this portion contains information of Z part, this portion Y part, and this portion A part. Now when this mRNA translated, they produce beta galactosidase, this part produces permease, and this part produces transacetylase. Okay, now see how the lac operon system function. Now we consider lac operon in off mode. That means when a lac operon is in off, switch off. Now see what happens when the prokaryotic cell is in medium, in cell medium, and in the medium glucose or other carbon source are present. They do not imported lactose from the outside, right? They use the glucose or other carbon sources, and in this situation the lac operon is in off state because the lactose need not to break down to glucose and galactose, and that's why the beta galactosidase is not so important. So the lac operon become off, and when the lac operon become off, this mRNA is not transcribed, and this mRNA is not transcribed mean the beta galactosidase enzyme, which is translated by this mRNA, is not produced, the permease is not produced, and the transacetylase is not produced. So we say that the whole operon system is in off state. Now see how this become off, right? Now this is our chromosome, right? Here the P, then this is the I gene, this is the promoter gene, this is the operator gene, this is Z gene, this is the Y gene, and this is A gene, right? Now see the I gene transcribe an mRNA. I have said already, this is known as repressor RNA, right? mRNA transcribed and produce a protein known as a repressor protein. This mRNA is transcribed in all time, that means in off state and in on state. Now this repressor protein bind to the operator gene. When the repressor protein is produced, they bind to the operator part of the operon. Now when the operator part binds here and this part have to transcribe, then the RNA polymerase, for example this is RNA polymerase, right? This is RNA polymerase. Now you know RNA polymerase help in transcription. Now when RNA polymerase bind to the promoter part and to transcribe this gene, RNA polymerase should have gone from promoter to the terminator part, but due to the obstruction in the operator part, the obstruction is the repressor protein, the RNA polymerase can't move from the promoter to the terminator part, and that's why this part of the gene is not transcribed, and this part of the gene not transcribed mean the mRNA is not formed, and that's why it is not translated, and the enzymes, that means beta galactosidase, permease and transacetylase are not formed, and in this state we say that the operon is off mode, right? Due to the repressor bind in the operator, the RNA polymerase can't move in the operon, and that's why it is not transcribed and not translated the enzymes, and we said it is off mode. This is happened when in the cell medium the other carbon sources, that means glucose or galactose or other carbon sources are present, right? Now if in the medium no glucose or no other carbon sources are present, then this cell have to take lactose from outside, right? And if lactose is taken, then it should be break down to glucose plus galactose, and to break down we need an enzyme known as beta galactosidase, and to produce beta galactosidase this mRNA should be transcribed, and for the transcription of this mRNA this operon should be in on mode, right? Now how the operon is become on, this is our operon, right? This is P, then this is a repressor, this is a promoter, operator, then this is Z, this is a Y, and this is A. Now see the I gene already produced mRNA, that is repressor RNA, okay? Repressor RNA transcribed and produce the repressor protein, right? Now in the off mode the repressor protein bind to the operator part, okay, But what happens when lactose is present in the cell medium and lactose entered in the cell? Then lactose bind to the repressor protein here. When lactose entered in the cell, it bind to the repressor protein, and due to the binding of the lactose, this is lactose. Due to the binding of the lactose in the repressor protein could not move into the operator and stick here. So the repressor protein become here and they could not bind to the operator, and hence there is no obstruction in operator part. And so when the RNA polymerase, for example, this is the RNA polymerase, bind to the promoter, it move to the terminator part, and the mRNA transcribed, because here is no obstruction. And when this mRNA is transcribed, it is later translated and produce the enzymes, that means beta galactosidase, then the permease and the transacetylase, and the beta galactosidase is present. Then beta galactosidase break down the lactose to glucose and galactose, and then cell take the glucose and galactose part. And in this state, we said that the leg operon is in on mode. Now the switching on of leg operon is because of lactose, right? Because the lactose bind to the protein part, and then the operon becomes switched off. That means it induces the leg operon to become on, and hence lactose is also called as a inducer, because it induces the leg operon to become on. Remember, only lactose is inducer. Lactose and allolactose is also inducer, but the glucose galactose, these are not inducer. So remember, lactose is inducer. So this is all about the leg operon. It is not so complicated, quite simple. Try to remember these things. Thank you.